Hi guys, Emily Pearson here, My Way Labs athlete. Make sure you go to www.mywaylabs.com, pick up some Kratos pre-workout, and if you want 15% off, you can enter promo code TITAN1. That's TITAN 1. Alright, so today what I'm actually doing here is making you one of my favorite recipes. I like to go online and look at some delicious food and then figure out how I can make it healthy. So I've done a lot of substitutions on the recipe that I found online, and it's for turkey meatballs. Huge hit, my boys love them, and they're protein packed. Alright guys, don't worry about trying to write everything down as I speak, because I know sometimes I do speak kind of fast. I will include all of the ingredients, serving size, and instructions in the description at the bottom of the video. So this makes about 50 to 56, depends on how big your hands are. Mine are a little smaller, so I usually get 56 out. But I'll go ahead and go through right now what all you need to do to mix it. So first off, we start with 1 cup oatmeal. Just go ahead and add it to your bowl. I have a KitchenAid mixer I like to use, and it just mixes it right up, but if you guys don't have one, I wouldn't recommend using a hand mixer. Just go ahead and bare hand it. Wash your hands first. So we added our oatmeal. Now we're gonna add about half a cup of egg whites. Then we're gonna add 2 tablespoons crushed garlic. I cheat, I use the kind out of the jar that you buy from the store, but you can make the fresh ones. Doesn't smell the greatest. Then you add 4 tablespoons of oregano, 4 tablespoons basil, and lastly 4 tablespoons of parsley. All right, we're gonna connect this to my mixer, stir it up just a little bit. All right, cool, so I'm just gonna go ahead and drop my KitchenAid there, lock it for safety, and just stir it up a little. This kind of gets the eggs and everything mixed around, making everything pretty moist. Even out your seasonings as well. Easy as that. I'm gonna add some ground turkey, 3 pounds. You can usually buy it within 3 pounds. You don't get as good health content if you buy it in bulk, but if you wanna buy the 99% fat-free turkey burger, you can. I would just recommend maybe adding 1 or 2 eggs to kind of help hold everything together, because the fattier the meat, the more that it'll stay together in a meatball when you're baking it. So we just add it to our mix that we just stirred together, and then pop that back on the KitchenAid again. And for those of you that don't have a KitchenAid, this is where it gets kind of messy. Before I had my KitchenAid, I actually used to put on plastic gloves to mix it because I didn't want to get my nails dirty. Just want to try to get those seasonings mixed in there a little. And then we're going to add some tomato paste to mix it even more. Alright, so I went ahead and pre-measured out about a cup and a half of tomato paste. It's completely up to you how much you want to add in. I personally think that more is better, but again, it just depends on what fits within your macros. Alright. Awesome, ready for the last ingredient. So, I learned the hard way. You should always add these. This is 6 stalks of green onions, completely chopped from the white to the green. I would recommend adding them at the end, and don't mix it that long, otherwise it will break them down and you just kind of lose your size with them. Done. Now I'm going to add them to the pan. I'll show you some portion sizes. All right, so what I've done is tinfoil, just a little bit of olive oil spray. This helps immensely with cleanup. If you try to cook it directly on the pan, it will be really hard to scrape off. So you have my warning. I just washed my hands. Now what I'm gonna do is just take a regular spoon to dish out the meat and just kind of use the palm of your hand for a measurement. The bigger that you make them, the longer it'll take to bake. So I guess it just depends on how hungry you are. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab some right here. If you get too much, just use the spoon to kind of scoop it out. Just kind of form them together with your spoon. You don't have to dirty both hands. And then place it on the pan. And they can sit rather close together and they won't spread. All right, so you can usually get about 4 in a row. All right, I've measured them all out into nicely shaped meatballs, ready to throw them in the oven. Just set your oven at 400 degrees, bake them for about 30 minutes. Depends on your oven, might need to go a little bit longer, might go less. All right guys, here's the finished product. You can tell how they kind of just got a little bit lightly, I would say brown. You have to be careful because with turkey burger, it's really hard to tell when it's done after baking it, whereas like regular burger, it goes from super red to just a real dark brown, okay? And then don't forget, check out Kratos on mywaylabs.com, promo code TITAN1 to get 15% off. If you like this video and you'd like to see more, please subscribe to My Way Labs on YouTube. Also check us out on Facebook and Instagram. See you later.